stadium, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Honestly, the results.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. That means your offense has to keep pace.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. This is Hines. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll try to throw here. Kaiser. And a hit, jarring it loose. It's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
To throw is Kaiser. Pressure up the middle, and down he goes. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Kaiser to throw for it on 4th. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Hurry up, here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it.
And that's caught inside the 30. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well have not even had the penalty.
Kaiser on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake, Kaiser. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
They'll throw here. Kaiser. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They run with Hines spinning past him. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
the antibodies latch onto the mating cells. High temperatures slow mature because they are actually process designed to aid their immune response. The high temperatures
on third down, Kaiser looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Norris. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
I'll try to add a bit more.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. Oh, nice move. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. More from the desert after this. They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Kaiser now, after the fumble recovery, steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. A first down throw for Kaiser, eluding the pressure right. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throw left side complete to QT. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only...
Oh, my God. He threw that bitch fucked up, man.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Gets around him.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a handoff to Yeldon. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ohio! Ohio! Hut! Hut!
They go play action. Kaiser rolling to his right. He's going to let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And that one results in 35 yards.
Flex round! Flex round!
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Elliott puts this one through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Raekwon McMillan in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a two-score swing that you just gave up.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Yeldon. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll run it again with Yeldon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
A gain of 6 there on first. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Gone!
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now this is fielded in the end zone. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out now come the Cardinals. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They run again with Hines. Finding room at the 30.
Oh, fuck, I had him.
Get this to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside 25.
Moss that nigga.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
First down, Kaiser. He's got his man.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Arizona. Will Fuller hitting
You know
double
what it
digits
is,
with
nigga.
his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a... to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Out to his left. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Beathard. That escapes the sand. Forced out to his left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Beathard to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Back to throw Beathard. Dancing to his left. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw here. Beathard. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Beathard. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Come on, you got to catch that, bro.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
I put your dumb ass in position to make a play, nigga.
You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
You got to want to be great, nigga. Now, keep fucking up. Keep moving that nigga over there. Keep moving that nigga over there. Think I won't push motherfucking deep ball. And he cooked your dumb ass. You can't get there. You can't get there. Touchdown, dumbass. Fuck you thought. I'm on cheese, bitch. Sending that cash app already. 3rd quarter, nigga. Fuck you thought. Nigga ever talk that crazy shit on social media for the polls,
The Cardinals will extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point.
You got me fucked up. All the way fucked up, nigga.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is now 24. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Bitch, bang your dumb ass, nigga. Kofi's, nigga.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it
Nigga,
as
we out here knocking Kofi's off, nigga.
in your own red zone.
About to throw another
it's
touchdown,
heightened, isn't
nigga.
it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble now.
You
Great
bringing him
field
up?
position.
Bad.
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. And that will be
Oh!
caught.
He out of bounds?
Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Oh, this
Charles,
nigga
you said
out
the
of
magic
bounds,
number
folks.
was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step
So I throw
aside
this
here
touchdown at
in
the
the
corner of
fourth
the end
quarter.
zone.
The chance
All
of
right, bet.
wasting this great
You wanna
starting
leave it
field
like that?
position, a
I
real
got something for
threat.
you.
This is 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Kaiser.
Dummy.
Over the middle, that's
Dummy.
by QT.
Man.
And he'll go
Oh, you
down
think
here
shit
at the
sweet?
12-yard line.
You think shit sweet?
They
It's still
do
there.
get 12,
I'm
but
going
they'll
a
be
different
marked
route.
short.
This about to
And
be
that
easy.
leads to a 4th down.
Come on. He on it. He trying to bite on that. Got it,
4th
dumbass.
down, Kaiser. That's going to be caught
Oh!
at the 10-yard line. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they
said we
stopped him,
didn't
and
get
they
it.
did.
This
So they were
nigga
really
came
trying to put the
back.
nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th,
Sick.
but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right?
We
You
got
just know
this.
that there's going to be some bad
Niggas
blood
losing?
there. And I know when you go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year.
Ain't nothing open,
if
nigga.
points are
Ain't
going to come
nothing
into the
open, nigga.
tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. On 2nd down, here's Yeldon.
Oh.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. So he got free of 1 tackle, but could... They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
What up, bro?
Watch 14.
They'll go with a big back. Yeah.
Bang, your dumbass, nigga. Ain't no going forward with me, nigga. Fuck you thought this was, nigga.
TJ
Ain't nobody
Yeldon
sweet,
unable to
nigga.
find a lane.
You
And boy,
shit
possession
sweet,
here
nigga.
turns over
But
with the
you-
football already being in the red zone.
Ass nigga. Man, I'm about to show you what's up, nigga. Leave
The
me
4th
this
down
fucking-
run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hell yeah, nigga. And I'm giving my young dunk it on the ball, nigga.
Kaiser on 1st down.
Young Dunton at the ball, nigga.
He will get into the end
Touchdown.
zone. It's another
Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over,
Oh.
but
Niggas think shit sweet around here. Niggas think shit sweet around here.
Plans tonight, my friend.
well, you and I, we think about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are
Think
thinking,
shit sweet. Okay. Shit, okay. Kaiser out there looking crazy, nigga. Ain't shit sweet, nigga. That was good. That was good.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down,
Blitzing, nigga.
turned
What
it
do you
over,
mean?
gave him great field
Blitzing.
position, turned into 6 points, so
Coming
they've got to
for
recover
you
here,
every
Charles.
play.
it's amazing what one decision can
And
do
man
in the
coverage,
chain of
man.
events,
Nothing
right?
to do with my
The
ball
decision to
club.
go for it on 4th
Yeah.
down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
Nothing
Didn't
you could
happen.
do with my ball.
Also
club,
showed
dog.
confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their
Nothing
end of
you
the
can do.
bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
I know you're just trying to run the ball and get out of here.
Ball
with that
up to the
big nigga.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, nigga.
4 down. Check.
Get up on him. Yeah. We on all that shit.
Time for a break.
That shit dead.
We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after
that
this.
Time to go home.
That shit dead. That shit dead. That shit dead.
They keep it with Yeldon on first down.
And
he'll lose yardage. Brought down to 32.
The
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I don't believe.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
To throw is Beathard. They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. As they'll talk it over here before that'll be an important third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw is Beathard. He's going to let it fly. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. And they're throwing here. Kaiser, throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. A first down throw for Kaiser. Buying time to his left. Letting one go deep. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
30. 30.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Baby.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead will swell by one more. Elliott now to
that
kick
score
this
looking
one
like,
away.
fellas?
This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They begin with a run by Yeldon. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. After the penalty, it's Yeldon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's a give to Yeldon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So, Charles, are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
So for the Cards, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for the Niners, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump.